You've clicked on this video because something resonated with you. Perhaps the idea that your to-do list, the very tool meant to help you conquer tasks, might actually be working against you. Well, you're not alone. In the next few minutes, we'll explore how the ancient wisdom of Stoicism can revolutionize your approach to procrastination, and why the solution might be simpler and more profound than you ever imagined. Are you ready to transform your relationship with productivity? Let's begin. Before we dive into solutions, let's understand our enemy. Procrastination isn't just about poor time management or laziness. It's a complex psychological phenomenon often rooted in fear, perfectionism, or feeling overwhelmed. When we procrastinate, we're essentially prioritizing short-term comfort over long-term benefits. Our brain seeks the immediate reward of avoiding a challenging task, even though we know it'll cause problems later. The Stoics, interestingly, had a lot to say about this. They recognized that our minds are constantly bombarded with distractions. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, said, "If you wish to improve, be content to appear clueless or stupid in extraneous matters." This speaks to the Stoic emphasis on focusing on what's within our control. They understood that while we can't control external events or outcomes, we can control our actions and responses. This brings us to our first Stoic principle for overcoming procrastination. The Stoics emphasized the importance of living in the present moment. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, wrote, "Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present." When we procrastinate, we're often either dwelling on past failures or worrying about future outcomes. By focusing on the present, we can break this cycle and take action now. Here are some practical tips to apply this principle. 1. Practice mindfulness. Take a few deep breaths and focus on the task at hand. Notice the physical sensations and your immediate surroundings. 2. Set short-term goals. Break your big tasks into smaller, manageable chunks. Focus on what you can do in the next 30 minutes, not what you need to achieve by next month. 3. Use the 5-minute rule. Commit to working on a task for just 5 minutes. Often, you'll find momentum and continue beyond those 5 minutes. Remember, the present moment is where you have the power to act. Don't let it slip away. Another powerful Stoic concept is the dichotomy of control. This principle teaches us to distinguish between what we can control and what we cannot. Epictetus said, "Some things are in our control and others not." When it comes to procrastination, we often get caught up worrying about things beyond our control, like the outcome of our work or others' opinions. This worry can paralyze us into inaction. Instead, the Stoics would encourage us to focus solely on what we can control: our efforts, our actions, and our responses. Here's how to apply this. 1. Identify what you can control. Make a list of the aspects of your task that are within your control. This might include when you start, how much effort you put in, or the resources you use. 2. Let go of the rest. Acknowledge the aspects you can't control and consciously decide not to worry about them. 3. Take action on what you can control. Once you've identified what's in your control, take immediate action on those aspects. By focusing on what we can control, we reduce anxiety and empower ourselves to act, chipping away at procrastination. Now, this might sound counterintuitive, but the Stoics practiced something called negative visualization. This involves imagining worst-case scenarios to appreciate what we have and motivate action. Seneca, another great Stoic, practiced imagining losing his wealth and status. This didn't make him pessimistic. Instead, it helped him appreciate what he had and prepared him for potential setbacks. When it comes to procrastination, we can use this principle to motivate ourselves. Here's how. 1. Visualize the consequences. Imagine in detail what would happen if you don't complete your task. How would it affect your goals, your relationships, your self-esteem? 2. Feel the discomfort. Allow yourself to really feel the negative emotions associated with these consequences. 3. Use it as motivation. Let this discomfort fuel your desire to take action now and avoid these outcomes. Remember, the goal isn't to make yourself anxious, but to create a sense of urgency and appreciation for the opportunity to act now. Our final Stoic-inspired strategy is what I call the 3-task rule. While not directly from ancient Stoic texts, This aligns with their principles of simplicity and focus. Each day, identify the 3 most important tasks you need to accomplish. Just 3. This practice helps in several ways. 1. It simplifies decision-making. Instead of facing an overwhelming to-do list, you have a clear, manageable set of priorities. 2. It reduces cognitive load. With only 3 main tasks, you free up mental energy that might otherwise be spent juggling multiple priorities. 3. It provides a sense of accomplishment. Completing these 3 tasks gives you a tangible sense of progress, motivating further action. To implement this: 1. Each evening, identify your 3 most important tasks for the next day. 2. Write them down somewhere visible. 3. Focus on these tasks before anything else. Remember Marcus Aurelius's words: concentrate every minute on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness. With the 3-task rule, you know exactly what's in front of you to tackle. And there you have it, the Stoics' Guide to Overcoming Procrastination. Let's recap the principles we've discussed. 1. Focus on the present moment. 2. Apply the dichotomy of control. 3. Use negative visualization. 4. Implement the 3-task rule. Remember, overcoming procrastination is not about perfection, but progress. As Epictetus said, don't explain your philosophy. Embody it. So, I encourage you to embody these Stoic principles in your daily life. I'd love to hear about your experiences with procrastination and how you plan to apply these Stoic principles. Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more insights on applying ancient wisdom to modern life. Thank you for watching, and remember, the power to act is always in the present moment. Seize it.